There comes a point in every chosen one's life when the hidden becomes visible. For years, you may have walked in silence, misunderstood, underestimated, even forgotten by those around you. Before we go deeper, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Every engagement lifts the energy of this message and helps it reach more people who need it. But God never forgets what He plants. Seeds may remain underground for a season, unseen and uncelebrated, but in due time, they break through the soil. You are entering such a season. What was once concealed in mystery is about to be revealed with clarity. God is preparing to lift the veil from your life. The questions you've carried, the confusion you've endured, the patterns you couldn't understand, He is about to reveal the meaning behind them. This revelation is not simply information, it is transformation. When God reveals, He doesn't just give answers, He reorders your steps. The chosen one doesn't live by chance. They live by divine orchestration. Every delay, every rejection, every closed door, it wasn't punishment. It was positioning. And now, the revelation will connect the dots. Suddenly, you will see why certain people had to leave, why certain opportunities were blocked, why you were hidden when others were celebrated. God was protecting you from premature exposure, preparing you for a moment such as this. Revelation isn't always comfortable. Sometimes God reveals not only blessings, but also betrayals. Sometimes He exposes hidden motives, secret conversations, and hearts that were never for you. Don't be shaken when He shows you the truth about people and situations. The revelation is not to harm you, it is to free you. Chosen one, your season of blindness is ending. Where you once asked, "Why, Lord?" you will now declare, "Now I see." Revelation is God's way of aligning you with His destiny. And what He is about to reveal in your life will not just answer questions, it will change everything. God cannot elevate you while you are surrounded by deception. This is why one of the first revelations He gives to His chosen ones is exposure. He begins to shine His light into the dark corners of your relationships, your environment, and even your own heart. Do not be surprised if in this season, God reveals who truly stands with you and who has only pretended. Masks will fall. Hidden agendas will come to the surface. The conversations that were whispered in secret will echo in the open. And you will understand why your spirit always felt uneasy around certain people. Exposure is a gift. It hurts at first. It stings to realize that some who walked with you were walking against you. But it is also liberation. God reveals deception so that you are no longer tied to it. He cuts cords you didn't even realize were draining you. When Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, it wasn't the end of his story. It was the beginning of revelation. Their betrayal positioned him for purpose. In the same way, God is not revealing deception to destroy your trust, but to redirect it, to anchor it in Him. The chosen one doesn't need to fight every battle. God fights with revelation. By showing you the truth, He arms you with discernment. You no longer waste energy defending yourself against false accusations or investing in counterfeit connections. And here is the deeper truth. Every deception revealed becomes confirmation of your calling. If you were not marked, the enemy would not bother disguising himself. If you were not chosen, false alliances would not gather around you. Exposure is proof that you carry destiny. So when God begins to reveal who people really are, don't resist it. Receive it. Thank Him for it. Because the deception that once surrounded you is being stripped away, and in its place, clarity is coming. And with clarity comes freedom. For too long you've looked at yourself through the eyes of others. They saw weakness where God planted strength. They saw fragility where heaven had already established resilience. They judged you by your silence, by your struggles, by your setbacks. But what they didn't know is that inside you lies a strength that only pressure could reveal. God is about to show you what He placed within you. This revelation is personal. It is not about what people think of you. It is about what He already deposited in your spirit. The fire you walk through was not meant to consume you. It was meant to refine you. Every tear watered a hidden seed. Every battle forged unseen armor. You are stronger than you know. There are prayers you prayed that were never wasted. There are nights you thought you wouldn't survive, yet you woke up stronger. There are betrayals that should have broken you, but instead, they built you. This is not by accident. It is the evidence of God's hand sustaining you. The chosen one doesn't discover strength in comfort. They discover it in struggle. God is about to reveal to you just how prepared you are for the season ahead. Where you thought you were too small, He will show you you are equipped. Where you thought you lacked resources, He will reveal provision. Where you thought you were overlooked, He will reveal your anointing was preserved, not ignored. This hidden strength is not only for you, it is for those assigned to your destiny. You are a carrier of resilience that others will draw from. God is about to reveal your strength in such a way that it becomes a testimony. And when it happens, you will finally look back and understand nothing was wasted. Every chosen one reaches a season where the doors God opens are undeniable. You may have tried to force doors in the past, opportunities, relationships, positions, but they slammed shut. At the time, it felt like rejection. But what you didn't know is that God was saving you for the right door, the one that no hand can close. This is what He is about to reveal: His timing, His favor, His access. In this season, God is opening doors that were never available before. Opportunities you didn't qualify for. Rooms you were not invited to. Tables you thought were reserved for others. Suddenly, the impossible becomes available. These doors are not opened by man. They are opened by God. And when He opens them, no enemy can shut them. No lie can block them. No envy can cancel them. Do not be surprised when doors open quietly, without announcement. Sometimes the greatest opportunities appear ordinary at first glance. Pay attention to the subtle nudges, the quiet invitations, the divine alignments. When John wrote in Revelation, he spoke of the one who opens doors that no man can shut. That is what God is about to reveal in your life. Unstoppable access. Not for your glory, but for His purpose. These doors will not just bless you, they will bless generations after you. Walk boldly through them. You have been prepared for this moment. Pain is one of the greatest teachers, though its lessons are often learned in tears. You've asked God why certain things had to happen. Why the heartbreak? Why the betrayal? Why the loss? For years, those questions lingered unanswered. But now, God is about to reveal the purpose behind your pain. Pain was never wasted. It positioned you. It deepened your empathy. It gave you wisdom that no textbook could teach. It connected you to people who needed your story to survive their own. Joseph's pit led to Pharaoh's palace. David's years of rejection prepared him to lead a kingdom. Even Christ's suffering carried the redemption of the world. Pain, in the hands of God, is never random. It is redemptive. What God is revealing in this season is that your pain was training. It was breaking pride, shaping character, and sharpening discernment. Where you once cursed your past, you will now bless it, because it shaped the chosen one you are today. And here is the miracle. God does not just heal pain. He transforms it. What once was a wound becomes a weapon. What once was shame becomes a story. What once was a loss becomes a lesson that others will learn from. Chosen one, your scars are about to speak. God is revealing the beauty that comes from brokenness, the strength that comes from struggle, and the destiny that comes from difficulty. What once hurt you will soon empower you. And in that moment, you will know the pain had purpose all along. One of the greatest revelations God gives to His chosen ones is the unveiling of divine connections. For so long, you may have felt surrounded by the wrong people. those who drained your spirit, mocked your dreams, or used your kindness. In this new season, God is about to reveal the ones who are truly assigned to your destiny. Not everyone can go with you into the next chapter of your life. Some people were only meant for a season, not a lifetime. Their role may have been to teach you a lesson, sharpen your discernment, or even betray you so that you could see who you truly are. It hurts, but it also cleanses. Because when the wrong people leave, the right ones can finally enter. God is raising up destiny partners for you. People who will pray with you, not prey on you. People who will lift your arms when you are weary, like Aaron and Hur did for Moses. People who will believe in your vision even when the crowd mocks it. These are not just friends. They are kingdom alignments. The chosen one cannot walk alone forever. Yes, solitude shapes you, but partnership advances you. God is about to reveal encouragers, mentors, and even intercessors who were prepared in the background just for you. These are people who don't just want something from you. They want something for you. When these connections come, you'll feel peace, not confusion. Their presence will align with your spirit. Their words will confirm what God has already whispered. And together, you will accomplish more than you ever could alone. Chosen one, the time of counterfeit connections is ending. God is about to reveal the people who are truly assigned to walk with you. And when they arrive, you will know it's Him. For years, you may have wondered why resources seemed scarce, why every step forward was met with financial strain, or why doors of provision felt locked. But God is a provider, and in this season, He is about to reveal His abundance in your life. Wealth is not simply money. It is provision, opportunity, and overflow. The chosen one carries an inheritance that cannot be stolen. Sometimes, God withholds certain blessings until your heart is ready. Because if He had given you too much too soon, it might have crushed you instead of blessed you. Now He is revealing the next dimension, provision for the vision. The calling on your life requires resources, and heaven will provide them. This is not about chasing riches, it's about stewarding kingdom wealth. God is raising up opportunities, partnerships, and streams of income you never expected. Think of Joseph. His journey from the pit to the palace wasn't just about survival. It was about managing the wealth of nations. God trusted him to steward abundance because he first proved faithful in lack. The same is true for you. Do not be surprised when ideas prosper, when doors open into business, when favor follows you into places you never imagined. This is not luck. It is divine provision. The chosen one's wealth is not selfish. It is generational. It blesses family, community, and legacy. God is about to reveal the resources needed for you to fulfill the purpose He placed on your life. And when it happens, you will know this was not man's doing. It was heaven's. For much of your life, your voice may have been ignored, silenced, or underestimated. People dismissed your words, overlooked your ideas, and tried to convince you that your silence meant insignificance. But in this season, God is about to reveal the authority of your voice. The chosen one doesn't speak to impress, they speak to impact. Your voice carries weight because it carries truth. When you speak from a place of wisdom, silence falls in the room. People listen, not because you are loud, but because you are anointed. This authority doesn't come overnight. It comes from years of silence, years of listening, years of discerning. You've learned the power of restraint. And now, when you do speak, your words will pierce through deception and carry divine clarity. Think of Esther. Her voice was hidden until the right moment. But when she spoke, it saved a nation. Think of Moses, who thought his speech was weak, yet became the mouthpiece of God's deliverance. The chosen one's voice may be doubted at first, but once God reveals its authority, no one can deny its impact. In this season, God is going to give your voice reach. What you say will echo farther than you expect. It may come through teaching, writing, speaking, or even quiet conversations, but it will carry anointing. No longer will your words fall empty. No longer will your truth be ignored. God is revealing the authority of your voice, and with it, the ability to shift atmospheres, influence lives, and declare His purpose with boldness. Every chosen one has a moment where calling becomes undeniable. For years, you may have sensed you were different, felt a pull you couldn't explain, or carried a dream others dismissed. The calling was always there, but it was hidden, like a seed waiting for its appointed time. Now God is about to reveal it with clarity. Your calling is not just a career. It's not just talent. It is the divine assignment stamped on your soul before you were even born. Scripture tells us that before Jeremiah was formed in the womb, God appointed him as a prophet to nations. The same is true for you. There is an appointment over your life that no one can cancel. This revelation won't come in confusion, but in clarity. Where once you wondered, "Why am I here?" you will soon know, "This is why I was chosen." God is aligning your passions, your pain, and your preparation into one clear direction. What once felt random will suddenly make sense. Your calling may not look like everyone else's. Some are called to lead nations, others to heal hearts, others to build families, businesses, or ministries that ripple into eternity. Don't compare your assignment to another's. The chosen one's calling is unique, and it is revealed step by step. What God is about to reveal is not just identity, it's mission. You are not just surviving, you are sent. You are not just existing, you are appointed. And once you walk in that calling, no setback, no opposition, no enemy can uproot what heaven has established. Chosen one, prepare yourself. The revelation of your calling is coming, and it will explain everything about why your journey has been so different. Every story of a chosen one ends the same way, not in defeat, not in confusion, but in glory. The struggle was real, the pain was sharp, the waiting was long, but none of it was wasted. All of it was leading here, to the moment when God reveals His glory in your life. Glory is not about fame. It is not about the applause of men. Glory is the undeniable evidence of God's presence. It is when His hand on your life becomes so visible that even your enemies cannot deny it. Think of Job. After loss, betrayal, and suffering, God restored him with double. Think of Joseph. After betrayal and prison, God placed him in a position of authority that saved nations. Think of Christ. After the cross came resurrection. The pattern is always the same. Suffering precedes glory. This is what God is about to reveal in your life. The reason for the fire, the meaning behind the silence, the reward for your endurance, the glory that makes every tear worth it. You will walk into rooms where your name was once mocked, and those same people will see the evidence of God's favor. You will stand on foundations built by pain, but they will now shine with purpose. And you will testify, not of your strength, but of God's faithfulness. The chosen one doesn't end in shame. They end in glory. And that is the revelation now unfolding in your life. Every story has a turning point, and every chosen one has a moment when all the struggles, all the silence, and all the questions converge into one undeniable truth. It was all preparation. This is the chapter of Revelation that changes everything. You have walked through seasons where nothing seemed clear. The voices of doubt echoed louder than faith. You asked God, "Why me? Why this? Why now?" And for years, heaven answered only with silence. That silence was not abandonment. It was preparation. Because revelation cannot be rushed. It arrives when you are ready to see, not when you demand to know. Now, chosen one, the silence is breaking. God is about to reveal the hidden narrative of your life. The betrayals, the delays, the closed doors, they were not random setbacks. They were carefully placed stepping stones leading you to this moment. And when the full picture is unveiled, you will marvel at how each painful chapter was actually a thread in a masterpiece. Revelation is not always gentle. Sometimes it exposes people you thought would walk with you forever. Sometimes it uncovers motives that shock you. But understand this: exposure is protection. God cannot take you higher while you are tied to deception. Every mask that falls, every hidden agenda revealed, is God clearing the path for your next season. Painful, yes. Necessary, absolutely. And yet, revelation is not only about exposure, it is about unveiling blessings you didn't even know were yours. Hidden talents, dormant gifts, divine connections waiting in the wings. Doors that were closed until the exact moment God ordained them to swing wide. He's about to show you that what you thought was wasted time was sacred training. Every night of tears watered the soil of destiny. Every lonely season prepared you to carry the weight of glory without losing yourself in pride. Chosen one, you will soon see that you were never behind. You were never forgotten. You were always aligned with a divine timetable that cannot be delayed or denied. While you thought life was passing you by, heaven was weaving your story into something eternal. And now, in this very season, the unveiling begins. What God is about to reveal is not small. It is not just an answer to your prayers. It is an overflow. You prayed for survival. He is releasing abundance. You asked for clarity. He is releasing vision. You begged for a way out. He is revealing the way forward. This revelation is not about fixing a single problem. It is about transforming your entire perspective. When Joseph stood before his brothers who had betrayed him, he finally understood why the pit, the prison, and the pain were necessary. You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. That is the revelation waiting for you. You will look back and say, "Now I see. Now I understand. Now I know it was all worth it." And as this revelation unfolds, glory will follow. Not glory that exalts you, but glory that points back to God. People who doubted you will witness undeniable evidence of His hand on your life. Those who mocked you will have no choice but to admit you were chosen all along. So stand tall. Lift your head, prepare your heart, because the revelation that changes everything is about to arrive. It will explain your past, empower your present, and illuminate your future. It will silence every lie, cancel every fear, and confirm every promise. This is not just another chapter. This is the unveiling. The moment heaven pulls back the curtain and says, "This is who you are. This is why I chose you. This is what I have prepared for you." Chosen one, the revelation is here. And when it comes, nothing will ever be the same again.